hello, welcome. Oh my god, this chair's short. Works. It's Wednesday, it's time for a short stream. We're still doing some spooky games. Full disclosure, usually I look up ahead of time, like read a couple Reddit posts to see, like, if a game plays better with mouse and keyboard or controller. Unfortunately, Googling anything for this one, I probably could have found something if I had more time. I forgot about it until just now when I was making my tea and taking my bathroom break while stream countdown was going on. This game, when you search it, holy shit, it's loud too. Holy fuck. Let me turn that down. When you search it, it unfortunately is all clogged up with a bunch of people discussing how the VR version of this game has no motion controls. It does seem like the consensus is it was originally controller, perhaps. So I think we'll try that and see how it goes. Speaking of, I also saw a few things when I was looking through Reddit to find out about if it was mouse and keyboard or control better. That did it not change the volume at all? No, I think it went down a little bit. Weird. That some people were complaining that it was a little bit of a walking simulator thing, but it's a short game and it's a horror game, and it's an atmospheric thing. But I made some tea just in case there's a lot of downtime. We'll see. I mean, not really downtime if it's a walking sim. Why is this screen not active anymore? That was weird. Alright, commence. I'm like, where is even new game? Commence. Review all environmental protocol changes regarding
Ocean Nova was once in a lifetime. They're breaking new ground, making something meaningful. Mining methane hydrate frozen beneath the seabed. There's alternatives, but none so plentiful. It's clean and safe. I couldn't say no.
Sorry about your weekend, but someone had to draw the short straw.
Oh, we're working overtime?
A lot of updates.
Some bullshit.
Through, but new suit, same rules.
In a test pool?
Give me a sec. Okay, instruments. O2.
Oh, there's a boost. Inspect O2, how do I do that? Looking over here.
Flares and thrust.
Alright.
Oh, Jesus. Here, you know the drill.
Max.
You're stressed, panicking, breathing hard.
I'm not yet. How do we get our stress down?
Sensors tripped. As you know, your O2 burns down a lot faster under stress. Anyway, let's move.
Oh, we're walking. I was wondering why I couldn't, like, go up. Is there a jump or anything?
Scrubbers, check. Temp,
Must be a jump at least.
lights, check. Camera, check.
Dark. Are we in a VR chamber in the game that can be played in VR? Or did the game just start? Maybe it was a little bit of a, like a flashback, you know what I mean? Or that our character was having? Okay, when you thrust, you can get off the ground. If that is how they did the tutorial, just like a slight flashback for the character, it's not a bad way to do it. I think I probably should turn down the volume a little bit more. How loud is your damn game that I'm putting it at like 1/3? It's still fairly loud, honestly. What's this? Did I just find this on the ground? I can't see the ground, it doesn't let me look down. Use the knife. Oh, so there is an attack. Maybe it's just for doing environmental stuff. Is there a downside to my thrust being in the red? Not being able to see the ground is kind of freaky, honestly. Like, you can see the ground, but you know what I mean? Like, you can't look That's as far down as you can look. Were we trying to gap this?
Something's still not... Hold on a sec. I need you to hit thrusters one more time. Whenever you're ready.
What do you mean whenever I already? Just did it. Climb the steps? Alright. Is this meant to be a tutorial on how I get past the jump I just did?
All good. Let's try it in reverse. Okay, target practice. Fire a couple of flares.
What's the flare button? R1? A. Oh no, I have to open the box. That's a lot of flares.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you for the encouragement, sir. Oh no, that's gonna miss. Oh, we got it in there actually. All right. He said, "Okay, all right. What else do you want me to do, sir? You want to launch them out of the water?" He said, "Oh, there's one right in front of us too. Probably they wanted one in there as well."
Navsys, check. Thruster, check. Launcher, and check. Let's get out of here. Grab a little sunshine while we can.
Sunshine, but I'm under the water. Where are we now? Oh, we were just against a wall. I think. Or maybe it was loading screen. Alright, yeah, I think that was meant to be a tutorial to do the jump that I did anyways. We seem to be taller than I think. So what's with the red? I can't reboost until I hit 50? Speaking of hitting 50, getting a little bit low on the oxygen. Hi, friend.
Welcome
Don't you
back,
flash at me.
Hey. You alright? Come on, let's get back to the hat.
O2.
Robots all riled up. Don't want to miss that.
Robot spelled
I'll circle back with you
R-H-O-E.
tomorrow. Get this all wrapped up.
Robot. Spelled like a last name. You think it's a person they're speaking of? Maybe an AI?
10:02, February 2nd.
No, it ain't.
We were 50 miles from the epicenter. But an 8 on the Richter scale makes that kind of distance irrelevant.
Oh, underwater quake. I'm gonna get jump scared and dropping boiling hot tea on myself.
Hold up. Something's off. You seeing this?
Oh! And we're dead.
The shockwaves hit 6 minutes later, striking the south face of the hab first and hardest.
You guys were still
27
outside?
minutes in. With that kind of concussive force, even the sealed modules were compromised. After that came the ocean. By 10:33, only safe havens in a sub or one of the suits.
Sounds like it wouldn't done much good to be inside. Surely you would know the shockwave's coming. Maybe they can't get communicated to when they're outside of the hab. Methane. Oh, it's making me freak out and stress. Wait, he's gone. Is that why they don't let you see the floor? Oh my god, he's destroying my O2. I mean, hyperventilating would definitely get rid of your O2 faster, but I don't know about that ratio. Took like 70%, or not 70, like 40% of my O2. O2 NID. Database update. It happened so fast. Russ was here. Now he's gone. Should have been me. I'm usually on point. And if I'd followed protocol, or if he hadn't been so damn anxious to get back. Okay, dial it down. You're pulling too hard on the tank. Just look away. Can't help him anyways. Sorry, my friend. But I've got to get back to the compass. Compass I? Find out what happened. Someone to help me bring you back home, JB. JB, Isra, and the others. I hope they're okay. Just got real ass pictures. Are these Kickstarters or something? Maybe the devs? I feel like I recognize this guy. Here comes David with the all blank looks alike. What a dick. Is that gonna hurt me if I try to go by? I assume yes. We don't have a health bar though. So how does that work? It's gonna hurt my oxygen? No? I guess. Alright. Return to Compass I. Compassi. Claire's? Max is 10 meds. Let's say we don't have any visible HP bar. Beesh. I have a feeling based on that first little jump scare where he grabbed us from down below after falling off the pipe, well, at least we had visions of it, that we're likely going to have a lot of jump scares coming from that direction, and that's why they've taken away our ability to look down. What was that? It like pushed my vision. Is this gonna be makeable? Seems questionable. Oh, my boost. Oops. I forgot that once you get 50%, it's no good. I don't know if it needed to be makeable though. Probably just follow it back down here. You can boost up to like 100 and then it'll drop back down. You just can't reboost until 50 hits again.
Check your gear, trust your training. It's one of the first things you learn.
It's the only thing I learned.
The second they fail, you fall back on what you know best.
Panic.
For me, it's the list.
A list?
This time, it wrote itself. Keep breathing, find others, and get the hell out.
That's me every day. That's just called living in 2025, brother.
Hab's been hit. Taking on water. Seriously. Sub, standing by. I repeat, the Hab's taking on water. Right, River Compass 1. Repeat, get back. Compass 1.
Sometimes it kind of like forces you to walk around obstacles, and then it jerks your head to the side, and you're like, oh no. Oh no. They're just crabs, I guess. I don't know why I'm scared of the crabs. Can't even look down to fight them if I wanted. Squish the crabs, get the loot. They're more spidery than crabby, but I mean, crabs sometimes are like that, I suppose. Oh, hi there. That's a hell of a crab. Are you a friendly crab? What if I shot a flare at you? Would you be friendly then? Oh, Jesus. Not only is he not a friendly crab, but he has spider crab's legs can easily puncture an ADS's titanium suit. Not only is he a big old crab, but he is not friendly. I wonder if he's scared of flares, though. Is that why they gave him to us? Seems to have more or less stunned him in place. Pretty sure the intention was just to turn us around. Imagine playing a game like this with thalassophobia. Uh-oh. We seem to be stuck in the devil's butthole. Don't tell the Reddit cave divers. Uh-oh, we're low on O2 as well. How far back will it reset us if we run out of O2? Not like we've seen any O2 yet. Other than what we got with the guy. His dead body. I feel like I went in a circle there. Do I stand still to stop the elevator? Looks like yeah. Is that O2 actually? No, it's methane. I can breathe methane. I'll be alright. There'll be some O2 up at whatever this is. This seems to be back where we came from. Yeah, I don't remember seeing any O2 over here. I guess we're just drowning this time. %. I'm interested in how far it's going to reset us back. Imagine drowning when you're not even wet. Don't waste it. They do seem like the hyperventilation goes hard. Looks like we can't go this direction anyways. Crab gets in the way. There's another one up there though. So maybe we do have to go make that jump that I tried. Seems like I'm thinking to myself the boost should make it less likely for you to hyperventilate because you wouldn't be out of breath because you're boosting rather than running or walking. But it seems they do the opposite. The more you boost, the more your heart rate does go up, unless it's just the random rocks falling. I think turning around when we res might have been the bad call though. I think we might be walking back towards that crab again. Yeah, it's just, I think it's just the shaking off of the distance does it to him. Oh, there's the way to go. Unless that is. I feel like we almost just need to restart the chapter, if that's even an option. They're certainly not generous with the air they give you. There is some over there, is there? I don't know, we'll see. Especially since they didn't really give you any indication which direction to go. I'm assuming we should be walking on this thing the other direction because that's the way they were walking when they fell. Just want to see if I can get over to that even. We're definitely gonna just die again though. Well, you can't even enter that pipe. Let's see. Up or down? No. Is there no way to, like, go to the last checkpoint? If I do this. So if I go to here. Hello? I don't have control. There we go. This put us where? Right next to where we grabbed the thing from the guy, right? Yeah. I wonder if I look away from it, can you stop the elevator earlier? Is he gonna grab us if we look away? He's still gonna grab us. AB, did you really have to jump off the pipe just to die in our face? Kinda rude. Oh my god. Still bopping around. It's not on our compass to mark it, is it? No. Going this way? Doesn't seem like the kind of game where you should be taking time to explore, though. But I mean, they didn't really give any indication of which direction our base is in. Is it up that? Oh god, I can't even walk underneath this thing. Didn't let us go over there. Eventually just sent us back. I don't think this looks makeable either, though. Yeah, no. I guess maybe we are supposed to go down the path with the crab? only path that was open to us, and I don't see why they'd have such a long path, not have anything there. But the crab was blocking the way. Maybe it's stunned by the flare as well, even though you'd think that, because it was just standing there on the flare, but it wasn't advancing anymore. Maybe when it's flared, you can kill it with the knife. Since we're going in that direction anyways, we might as well come up here and see if through some miracle it'll let us land on that platform over there, which seems like the most likely thing the game would want. Yeah, no, it's just an invisi wall. Also, we're probably just too tall. It's not really an invisi wall. I mean, I guess we're going this way, but it's basically a dead end with the lobster.
Check your gear, trust your training.
I mean, he does audio when he comes this way, so...
The second they fail, you fall back on what you know best. For me, it's the list. This time, it wrote itself. Keep breathing.
Grilled cheese sandwiches are on my list.
Find others, and get the hell out.
All hands. Is anyone here? This is Cora. Has been hit. Taking on water. Seriously, I'm standing by. I repeat, the hat's taking on water. Right, Rubik, help us one. Repeat, get back. This one.
I feel like they're cutting it a little bit close with the no oxygen anywhere. And then there's a big crab here, right? Will he let me by now, or is he still gonna kill me? He still kills me. And the path we went down that cave just goes back to where we started, so we can't get past the crab, and it's just a circle back. Seems kind of silly. There must be another way to go in that cave. Let's throw a flare at the lobster just so that we have time when we're in this cave. Well, this cave is just where we came from. It's just a dead end. Have we not gone all the different paths you can go? Did we miss something before we got to here, maybe? I mean, they don't really let you look around very well either. I mean, does it maybe go away and then we can go? This flare's burning off a long time. the flare actually delayed it unnecessarily if this is the intended way to go about it. Is he gonna get out of the way though? We sliding now. I feel like this would be the placement for oxygen here somewhere. If the game makes any sense. We definitely could have got here a little bit faster, but only like maybe 5% oxygen faster. Realistically. Must be something over here. Is this something that fills your oxygen up completely? Yes. Yeah. Makes sense. Because then they don't have to consider how much oxygen you had when you enter the next section. They can do it as if you had 100. Alright, so that seems to be the way they do things in this game. You just wait for the spider to turn around and follow it. Sure, there's more nuance to it, but gotta get in the headspace of the way the designer was thinking.
When it's all bearing down on so many levels, it's got to be managed. You can't shake the pressure. Just make your peace with it. Don't let it take the wheel.
I only let Jesus take the wheel. He's the only other driver on my insurance anyways. Just goes to the same spot. Oh no, that does not rock. Apparently he was making a route for us anyways. I can't look down to see if I'd want to go down and look. I can't look down to see if I would want to look down there. Surely this pipe leads to the facility. Sometimes you lay the pipe, sometimes the pipe gets laid right back. Laid with rocks. Yeah, this pipe is falling apart right good. I wonder if I should be inside the pipe. That's gonna put me inside the pipe anyways. Now the oxygen's here again, right away. This isn't a full one though, is it? Oh no, it was, well, maybe it was just enough. Why do I hear boss music? Everything in the ocean's a boss. Maybe I can get the predator to come hunt that.
There's protocol for everything. Has to be.
Mm-hmm.
Second guessing puts lives at risk. So it's best to stick to procedure, step by step. So with an all-hands call, you head straight for Compass 1.
I see footprints.
Try and reach surface from comms.
Is that what you're saying? Is these footprints of someone else trying to reach Compass 1? They flared their own body to make themselves easier to find. Maybe they're alive. Don't look very alive. Eva. Benyamina Isra. First Russ, now Isra. Found her at the perimeter of Compass 1, too close for comfort. Like me, she was lucky, out on EVA when the tremor started. Probably headed back in search of the others, or at least a little calm in the storm. Her visor was shattered, her face was bathed in blue light, was quiet. If not quite at peace. Another sleeper in the veil, a plain, painful reminder of how little separates us from the elements. Something tells me this is worse than I thought. Something tells me the audio is still a tiny bit high. Holy cow. It's like on the one hand everybody's dying, on the other hand everybody's dying, so we get lots of oh jeez. Wait, which one's X? The problem with switching between PlayStation and Xbox controllers. Trying to load up the flare, but it was taking his damn time. Do anything? Did he disappear? One of them damn ghost squids.
JJ, Benny, is anybody getting this? Just anybody read. Maybe we're on the south side. House falling apart.
Can't even see what I'm getting. Habs falling apart. Unfortunate. I got these honey sticks off Amazon for tea. It's like a pack of 50 and it was on sale, so I was like, I'll try it. I don't think one stick is quite enough honey for one tea, which makes it a bad deal. Although if you want a slightly sweetened tea, I guess. Yeah, it's not bad, but should be at least 40% bigger. Don't think I'll be rebuying the product
From
though.
the outside, the structure seemed intact. So I figured whoever's inside might...
Not
well,
dead?
maybe it's okay.
Is it trying to airlock?
We ran all kinds of drills. And you believe you know what to expect. But once I got inside, where it's familiar and you should feel safe, even though I had to, those first few steps weren't easy.
It's like a torso hanging. I know it's just a suit, but given the situation. It's like I know it was equal, like probably pressures on either side because it's completely flooded. But I'm still surprised they have a button you can just manually override the airlock and open it without any kind of other special precautions. Did I save that? Oh, music just abruptly stopped. Is it because of you? Is it because you randomly showed up? Give me that oxygen then. That only put me like 74%. What's in that container? A real horror game would tangle me up in those wires. Fishing. Why are you giving me so many flares? Am I supposed to be using them? I guess they want to make sure I have flares to mess with that crab. Seems like I need to get through that door the crab's blocking. I need to aggro crab. That dead crab? It is a dead crab. No aggro crab. Supplies, motherfucker. Stay weird. Ruh-roh. Calm yourself. Nothing to be seen in here. Can I even get by here? Wait. But I do need to come past that. Oh my god. Let me turn around. Wait. Ghosts crab. Ghost crawler? Was that his name? The balance guy from Rieg of Regans back in the day? Rieg of Regandos? Is there a crab behind me? Oh, hi there. Wait, he didn't shoot it. There it goes. Doesn't seem like my knife does anything to him. Okay, I gotta... The other one went away after I... this twice. Maybe? Seems like it worked twice and he went away. Right through a wall, too. He doesn't like seeing dead bodies. Uh-oh. Came right back through the wall again. Uh-oh. Where's my door? There we go. I'm like, oh, I feel like that was more than 360 degrees. What do? Suits are getting older and more corrupted looking. They just can go bye-bye. Huh. Live wires in the water, no problem. Midal Kincaid Pahlavi? Dr. Pahlavi was first to reach the evac pod. He got caught in the blast when it ruptured. In a sealed environment, flames burn hotter, propagating at an accelerating rate. Chemicals, confined spaces, oxygen-rich air. As a chemist, she understood the risks better than most of us. It didn't keep her from grousing about how all the restrictions stymied her research. We each had our own challenges, personal and professional, in the Hab, but we're all in the same boat. Only now it's a Viking funeral. %. We better hope there's some oxygen in here. Looks like there might be one on the wall over there. Unable to establish communication with the surface. Retry! I'll probably make this guy hyperventilate if I keep retrying and failing.
Reaching the surface was off the table, physically or otherwise. So it's simple. Hitch a sub to Compass 2 and hope others did the same.
Do not overload the pump jets. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me how to live my life. That better be air. Not even close. Plenty of percents remaining. Hazard level critical. Access server room to override. There's an interact there. What was that? Unfortunate. Made our guy freak out.
Normally, the Habs are lit up top to bottom all the time. A lot of the gear was waterproof. Some of the lights
I sure hope so.
were still running. So it wasn't dark, but it's fading. Like the whole thing's on life support.
Same. That's on the other side of the wall. Can I cancel this somehow? Doesn't seem like it. Cheer up! Oh, we got held off on getting that for a second. That's a nice looking fridge. A handsome fridge. Cookies. Why are cookies in the fridge? Sometimes if you get like a mint chocolate chip cookie and you chill them, they're real good. Like chilled mint chocolate chip cookies with like coffee or hot chocolate with Baileys in it. Being said, I don't know if I've ever put Baileys in hot chocolate, so maybe it's like Baileys with, or coffee with Baileys, or just straight hot chocolate. We're invading people's personal space. Invisigun Heroes? Phone. It's for me. We found a phone. Now find out the... You have just found a phone. Now find out the truth. I ring in the other room, by the sounds of it. Faye? Alistair? Please wake me up. Inside? You just got a shelf at the end of the hallway? Moshi moshi. Oh, hi there. I'm back in the room with the phone discovery. Probably lack of oxygen going to our dude's brain, messing him over. Charmed serpent. What I say when I meet my in-laws? Charmed serpent. Oh, great. When things go wrong, don't go with them. I like that one. I don't know that I've heard it exactly that way before.
Our man's is going nuts. Maybe our man that works at the bottom of the ocean has thalassophobia. Wouldn't that be a kick in the nuts? This guy's a boxer. He likes to keep it brief. Be oxygen in one of these rooms. Sure. Oh, I got turned around. Unless they copy pasted one of the rooms. Doesn't look like it though. It's more like I got turned around. Origami. Any splendid art. Oh, there's Alex. He just has a bunch of those like never-ending shapes in his room. "10 healthy habits." For coughing. Reward yourself, practice relaxation, get regular physical activity, practice relaxation techniques. Ask for help, offer help, play to your strengths, schedule me time. You gotta get that me time in, otherwise you get built up. Choose a positive attitude. Just choose a positive attitude. Bathroom. Wash your hands. They got the step-by-step on how to wash your hands, or maybe summon a fireball or something. Jury's still out.
I mean, the isolation is unnatural. Little problems start to spiral. Any baggage you don't check at the surface comes unpacked pretty quick. Some find ways to cope, others struggle.
Yeah, you gotta get relaxation techniques and get relaxation techniques. It's so important they put it there twice. Although they did put it there, one of them was relaxation techniques, one of them was relaxation techniques and enough sleep. I feel like sleep is important enough to have its own category. Iron. Magnetic anger. Vonderpnok. Wrong Skin. Mangoring, the new album. Mangoring to release a new album. That's where I came up from. Yeah. I guess we're going back down. Is it the drop down? Access server room to override. It's the exercise room. Some oxy over there, but maybe I'll leave it for a rainy day. I feel like this is not the way we came into here. I guess it is. Communications room, not a server room. Access compass 2 for immediate evacuation. Retry one more time. Make our guy truly freak out. I guess we go server room and come back here.
Hopefully they have some like hospital style markings, lines along the wall. I already had that. I mean, I guess the server room has to be over here somewhere. No way back the way we came. Let's say server room this way. Did I somehow like walk right past it? This is the only route you can take. This did feel like an intended direction here. Are we dropping down to the server room here? Can't look down. No, this is the boxer's room. Any more signs on the wall, hospital style, like there was? Sure, exercise room. It must be when we go upstairs here. Not down that hallway, is it? Is it connected to anything over here? Oh, a little broken pipe over here. %. Let's suffocate this guy one more again. On yo. Who were you? Stella Uzor. Uzor must have been right outside Compass 1 when the shockwave hit. Cut off and forced to make his way back in using service tunnels. Hard to believe that something punctured his suit. The local wildlife tends to be docile, skittish. But all this heat and light and commotion has the whole place stirred up. To survive in these conditions, it helps to be as gracious of a guest as you are warm of a host. Which is to say, not at all. At least cautious of a guest, surely.
Watching life go by inside the bubble is cruel. The ones that care get a head start learning to live without you. So the grief comes first, whether or not you're really gone.
I mean, you did kind of choose to work at the bottom of the ocean. You can't ask your friends to wait for you forever. Don't worry, I'll buy your first drink when you come back up. Can I even shoot this or what? Can we not shoot it for inked up? I was trying to do it by like the sound. Restore power. Not sure really how long players scare them for. It's gonna grab me now, right? We just inked the side of my head. Well, that was electricity. I thought it was air. Won't let me back out yet. Hopefully there's some air upstairs. Is that air? Oh, what the heck's going on out there? Is that you, Mr. Angler? I just saw some blue pop up here. I think it might be an ID off this guy. Yeah. Tyson. Lyle lived up to his name. Short, sweet, and simple. It doesn't stop time in there? Am I losing oxygen by breathing this shit? Select level. I don't know if he died from a fall, from the flooding, or something else. All just means to an end that he didn't deserve. Even with so many things that could go wrong, 2 miles down, drowning wasn't something we really thought about a lot. Really? I guess you'd be worried about getting crushed by the pressure first. We'd all met long before setting foot down on the Compass 1. I sure hope so. ADS training, briefings, trust exercises. Dr. Liang asked us to call her Susie right from the start. She said it's easier to pronounce, but I'm pretty sure she just hated people screwing up her real name. That's me! She grabbed an O2 tank and breathed her before climbing into the ventilation shaft. Clever, but there's no outwitting the ocean. Damn nature, you scary.
I've seen death before, but not like this. Up here, the impact's usually more abstract. This is intimate. It's like when you pass an accident on the freeway. All the possibilities run wild. But then a song you like comes on, or your exit's coming up, and you've moved on. Back to normal.
Actually, in this city, what people do is they slow down to 30 kilometers an hour to see how close of a look they can take at what happened, and they impede traffic, sometimes causing even more accidents, to be honest. You guys don't do that? I thought that was just common practice. Thank God for dash cams. Some of the content you get out of the city. shit drivers everywhere, Dave. Yeah, but ours are unique. And that they think they aren't shit. Although to be fair, I was on the East Coast this summer on a vacation. I didn't see a single person use a turn signal inside of a traffic circle. Server room. Is that someone's arm left on there? Or just a glove? Just the glove. Hazard low red. Santiago, 8 a.m. Brussels, 2 p.m. Bordeaux, 2 p.m. Security doors can be opened manually. Hi, friend. How about an ID? Calm down first. Maybe I shouldn't look at it if I want it to calm down. There we go. I guess he has no ID for us. Means it was a proper ghost this time, not a zombie. Do 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 do. Up this, I think. Oh no! I didn't realize there was a gap in between them. Sad. What was that? Oh, it's just bubbles. Thought it was like the circle of something we could loot. That couch, though. Hard to see shit from this angle. Alright. I could have swore the suit we're in had some light, but I guess not. Oh shit. Make it to the fridge. Ah. Can't see shit. Oh, I gotta go all the way around again? You're really gonna put platforming in a game where you can't control sit or see shit? Oh my god. I need about 175% oxygen. At least that thing hasn't actually impeded us so far. Oh my god, are you kidding me? At least it didn't knock us off. I think I need to land on top of that, because this wouldn't work, right? Well, there's a light in the way still from that side. Just wait for the thing to open, just in case. It'll open now. Let me in. I've only got 51%. Must be like a third higher row. Can you fall down from here back down to all that shit? Ghost? Glass was breaking. That's why there's something here to stand on. There was a third layer you could fall down from, but just broken glass on the bottom is all. Is it important not to fall here as well? Is this a full reset? Just back to the broken glass? You make that? Seems like a long go of it. It's too far. Maybe this is a different one here. Not the one we just came from. Oh, it's dark. It's dark. It's scary. I'll have you know that the mimic detection spell is only 99.9% efficient. Is shit gonna stay open? It's dark in here. 38%. The number of untouched Airax emergency systems does not give me hope of finding too many survivors. You are here. Well, that's comforting for sure. Excelente. Seems to be a way to go down somewhere. Out of the way. Methane control, operations, methane processing. Processing. Methane hydrate. Or this is where we came from. Before they sent us into the Shadow Realm. We may as well check. Ah, yeah, it's just. I see. It's just level 1 access.
They're planning on 60, 75 once the whole thing's staffed up. So with just 20 of us, there's already this hollow quality. Like dropping by the office when everyone's gone for the weekend.
Would you say it feels
Not a lot
real?
of time for recreation, but the options were there. They did their best to keep us happy.
They. That's an unfortunate end. Would you say it feels very hollow at night? You probably shouldn't say it that way, but that would be my recreation. Video games. I could drown at any moment, so it's time to finally start Baldur's Gate 3. No, let me in. If you don't replace the toilet paper rolls, the terrorists win. I guess the counter-terrorists must be on toilet paper duty. I didn't even know that was part of the Call of Duty lore. That's CSGO, isn't it? It's all the same. Couple of interesting things to be seen here. I guess his mouth was just going in the current. Person. Sax was person. Died here. Uh-oh. Doesn't actually stop time inside. 24? We can read it. Person. Person? Person. Sax was serious about his own health as he was ours, but even between the endless work and the daily workouts, he always seemed tireless, wise and weather-beaten. Beaten? Probably supposed to be beaten. Like some sort of boxing monk. Even behind the ravaged remains of his kindly face, I could still make out some of that tranquility. I choose to imagine that he just sat back, let it all wash over him, rather than spend his final moments fighting against the inevitable. Medical. I was like, what position? Medical. Doctor, doctor, tell me the news. I'm drowning in my brand new shoes. What are his shoes? His shoes are all washed up. Is there a flare there? Oh, that's the way I came in, yeah. So this is the exercise room that we saw. We need to get back to the door that's open on this side. Still the spare air there. Did he meet in this hallway? No, he long gone. Pardon me. Any spooky green men in here? There's one. Lecturous endangerment of flora and fauna will result in immediately losing your paycheck. Weight and presence. Same. Take off his face to make sure he's dead. There's the thing, whatever it is. Is it walking on sunshine? Decay of the air. You can go out there. I don't actually see the next possible platform to move to. Uh-oh. In your face. Huh. Someone's log? Harmonica. Database updated. Lucas, maintenance from Hungary. No data. Grandfather would play harmonica on our bicycle rides. After we'd sat down to a picnic, he'd tell me that the secret was in breathing, that with enough practice it became second nature, a little like diving. He learned to play during the war when soldiers carried these in their pockets. They were inexpensive, easily replaced. Just like the soldiers, according to some countries. I see almost there's 3 slots next to all of them. Yeah. Some of the stuff's updated on them. I say according to some countries as if there is a country that doesn't treat their soldiers that way. Countries are dicks.
5 more minutes. Repeat, we are leaving in 5 minutes. If you're anywhere in range right now is the time.
I guess we're only on receive function, no send function. Ooh. Didn't think we were gonna make it because I didn't wait till it went to 0%.
In God we trust. Everything else gets triple checked. But so much diligence makes every aspect of daily life heavy. Each task or item, like getting into a suit or going outside, has an equivalent weight. So, for getting cargo or yourself over to Compass 2, the shuttle's the most efficient option, relatively speaking.
Said all that shit just to say we ain't walking? And before we have to walk anyways. Throttle preparation, bay door status. Unlocked for transport to 2. Shuttle bay, subhangar, and recreation room. The exercise room and the recreation room are separate. I expect the recreation room to have a pool table at the least. Oh, that. Let's look at this guy first. No ID. He ain't even from around here. Button? Status departed? That was not 5 minutes. Interesting that they have lock this way, unlock that way, like written on there, as if you'd be moving it by hand. Are we going to the basement? The basement is where the submarine bay would be. Colors, because it's color coordinated. In case of fire, safer. Extractor supply, waste treatment, shuttle bay. How about over here? Random distraction to burn my air. Oh, there's another air. It's just blurry enough that I can't really read it. Stress management. You guys got a manager just for stress? That's crazy. Must have a lot of stress on staff. Transport receiving. No ID or air from this guy. Pardon me. Got them big ol' yawns. It's the tea. A honey tea. Either you guys got an ID? Nope. Smile. You're on camera. Is that why they left early? Spiders everywhere? You can like, oh, that resets your view. I need to pause. I need to use the bathroom. Does it seem like stuff ticked down in here anyways? All right, 65%. Let's see how much a bathroom break kills me. Gonna go real quick. Be right back. Looks like, luckily, it doesn't burn your oxygen if you're on this menu. But we did get attacked by an enemy in this menu before, so I guess it doesn't freeze time. 37% battery as well. Does that mean at some point our flashlight's gonna die? Looks like we might have been fine either way on the oxygen. One of our friends got the ability to teleport all of a sudden. Doll Rider. Anders proposed this up whenever we came together as a crew. Daily debriefs, major initiative, birthday parties. The Japanese give them as gifts for good luck and inspiring perseverance. The eyes are intentionally left blank. The recipient fills one in upon setting a goal, the other upon completion. I can't tell whether this lopsided Cyclops is winking or just deformed, like Anders and his ambitions. That secret stays here. I know they're trying to say Anders and his secret and his ambitions stay here, but the way I read it in my head, I was like, lopsided Cyclops is winking or deformed, just like Anders. It's like, goddamn, dude. Harsh. Am I going in a hole in the floor, or to the other side of this place? Oh wait, what? I knew the sub had departed, but Bay door unlocked. Shuttle on standby. Shuttle not ready for partner. $58. I have to unlock the shuttle bay door, I guess. No ID detect. Or did I just get it? That is departed though. This is back a decent amount there. Before we go down to the bottom, we should check what's up on floor 2. Because this is a different elevator, if it lets us.
They kept the heat up, but the weight and presence of the ocean, you can't shake that. Gets under your nails and gums like your teeth are coming loose.
Y'all still got teeth? Eaters.
And then at some point it recedes. You might not notice that till you're topside, but it's always there.
Who's killing all the crabs? Here's the recreation room. They do have a foosball table. I was hoping for what, at least a pool table, right? Are you? Oh, you are. What? No way. I'm biting my arm. There's an anglerfish trying to eat me. Okay, you turn fast enough to shoot at him. This guy doesn't seem to care about the light. And you're dead. The other ones cared about the light. This guy, not so much. There's an OT tank floating there, but not for us. Submarine departed. Open up faster. Lower our elevator.
They kept the heat up, but the weight and presence of the ocean, you can't shake that. Gets under
Surprised
your
you can't
nails
just
and
stab the
comes
fish to
like
death.
Your teeth are coming loose. And then at some point it recedes. You might not notice that till you're topside, but it's always there.
Transport control. Access denied. Want to go down in there, I wonder? Find some oxygen first. Definitely some over against that wall. Cookies! I don't know who put the post-it notes all around the place with cookies. Also, how did the post-it notes not just disintegrate? Real question. Gonna follow us through though. Couple of IDs here. Oh, an access key. That works. 10% O2. Losing all his O2 this stuff. There's gonna be a friend right out here.
So I did. Thought about giving up. With that much time to think about nothing. Just about anyone would. Thing is, the suit's designed to keep you safe, even from yourself. Makes it hard to take the easy way out.
You can't Sudoku in the suit? Wow. How do you possibly go through that much oxygen that quickly? Wait, what do you mean? Still access denied? You have the access card. I guess the oxygen does... They don't really make any sense with it. They just treat it as an HP bar. And that fish you can't chase off with light like other things. Like the other ones. Seems kind of scuffed, honestly. I don't know how you could possibly go through all your oxygen that quickly. Literally just doesn't actually make sense. So I guess they use it as an HP bar. And you can't scare those fish with light. Seems like the whole situation just dumb as fuck. I guess you just don't aggro it in the first place is the only option. So that access card didn't give us access to the thing we needed the access card for. It seems. sure we'll need it somewhere at some point. They're so slow. More so the door than anything. The doors are all just waterlogged.
They kept the heat up, but the weight and presence of the ocean, you can't shake that. Gets under your nails and gums like your teeth are coming loose.
We've heard. I feel like you should be able to stab that fish.
And then at some point it recedes. You
Maybe
might
I
not
need to
notice
take the
that
card over to
topside,
here?
but it's
Yeah,
always
okay.
there.
You didn't just go to the door with the card, you had to go to that specific spot. Maybe I need to make sure he aggroes and then get caught by him. Will this work to distract him? Even. Oh, you can't hit this fish. Is it gone? These are all dead bodies of fish. Or squid. He just doesn't like to see them. Which is kind of annoying. Oh no, at least one of them's alive. Maybe? Or maybe I just kind of like walked through it in that way. I gotta remember, anglerfish you can pop. And the fun does not stop. We did
So
kill
I
it,
did.
okay.
Thought about giving up. With that much time to think about nothing. Just about anyone would. Thing is, the suit's designed to keep you safe, even from yourself. Makes it hard to take the easy way out.
It says, you cannot do Sudoku at the bottom of the ocean. We do not get the New York Times. The recreation room has like what, one foosball table and then just some seating? Maybe there was other stuff here before. Let me in! Let me into more jump scares.
Still, does it make it better knowing how bad things really are?
Mm-hmm.
The suit keeps out what you need to be afraid of. Only the fear's trapped in there with you, and it's thriving. So yeah, maybe you're safe and dry, but inside you're drowning.
And we're getting an awful lot of errors. I could have taken that one probably just for the hell of it. What if I have to come back here? You're never gonna have to come back here. Yeah, I was like, oh look, a door out into the ocean, let's go! Turns out you need to get the shuttle there. Who's making scary noises? What's your damn problem? Waste treatment, shuttle bay, extractor supply. More oxygen. That seems to be it for that area. The elevator? No, so it wouldn't be just open door. Receiving. Unlock the door. That guy there before. Where'd the shuttle go? Literally disintegrates right in front of us. Is the shuttle Is the shuttle out in the ocean, basically overhanging, and I can't see it now? Oh no, it's up above on the second floor. We did need to come down here to open the bay, though. Is there a Spider-Man coming after us? Well, the second of 3. You're at the bottom of the basement anyways. What's the logic behind naming the floors basement 1, floor 1, floor 2? Give me status departed. I got another one, didn't I? Or is there a different place to go? It's a different sub. Bay door unlocked. Shuttle ready. Let's go see what catastrophe befell the other compass. They ain't telling us about. Hard hat. What's the error? Life support. Fair enough. Eater. 4 minutes. We're definitely not getting all the way there. We're slowly sliding back.
Received. I repeat.
We're still getting walking.
We're headed back to Compass 1.
Hey, what?
Repeat, we're coming back. We are coming to get you.
Don't do it! Are we gonna crash into each other? The radio not work on this shuttle?
You were prepared, but what happened next caught you completely off guard.
Didn't catch me off guard. I
Can
saw
we
that shit
talk
coming.
about that?
Getting some therapy for his PTSD, is he? We've crashed onto the surface. The water's edge. Not very convenient. Come on now. Let me out. Wow, it's convenient we crashed like right in the middle of a landlocked area. Got the sea over there. This Flanders Fields? No, because then the poppies would be row by row, not shotgun pattern. What do you want from me? Uh-oh. It's completely gone. Or maybe it's just draw distanced. That's what we need, a puddle of water. I ain't going back. We are in fact going back.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
I was hoping you'd talk about the moment when you realized that the ones you collided with were, in fact, the ones you were trying to save.
It was horrible. I mean, the odds of us finding them in the first place were poor. I sure as hell didn't expect to run into them.
That doesn't seem like the right context.
I don't know. I mean, I never found out who was in the other half of the wreck. Not alive, anyway.
Doesn't sound quite accurate, the ones that you were trying to save? Weren't they coming back to try to save you when they died? Friends. Like, according to your inner dialogue so far, friend, you're doing nothing but trying to survive. Not that I hold it against you in this situation. Didn't seem like you were trying to save anyone. Not so aggressively, anyways. Can't see shit. I don't need to be able to see the character's toes or anything, but be able to see what's going on around him, closer to the ground. That'd be swell. Looks like you can hop across those rocks. This the one I shot? Looks like you have to cross rocks. No! Wait, can I not? Do I not have my? I don't have my knife anymore? I don't have my knife anymore. Okay, we're gonna definitely drown. Or suffocate, I suppose. Water's not gonna get us in. Spider down here. That's probably gonna hit me. Where am I supposed to go on? Oh, that guy's dead. Oh, shit. Might have been able to just go by and find them. Shoot. I lost a lot of... Nothing alive? Guess we'll find out, yep. Lost a lot of... Oh, that thing's probably alive too. Nope. Lost a lot of oxygen to that fish because my knife is no longer with me. My knife has abandoned me. That guy alive? Oh. Is that a path over there? Can't tell. No, we came from this side, so down here. It's a goddamn crab. I feel like at least one of these is alive too. This is a dead end. It's gotta be across that gap. Otherwise, why would they have a path up to it? It just looks like it might be a dead end on the other side, which is unfortunate. Unfortunate way to design it. It doesn't look at all like you would want to jump across to that. Like, where even are we now? Do I want to go that way? Must be, but we're dead anyways. Oh shit. That looks like something you would want us to jump. I think this might very well be back the way we came. Not that it matters much. Wait, we do have the knife. Why weren't we able to swing it then? That's kind of goofy. Don't waste it.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
I was hoping you'd talk about the moment when you realized that the ones you collided with were, in fact, the ones you were trying to save.
I wonder if he told them some lie when he
It
went back to the
was horrible.
surface.
I mean, the odds of us finding them in the first place were poor. I sure as hell didn't expect to run into them. I don't know. I mean, I never found out who was in the other half of the wreck. Not alive, anyway.
Am I going to that, I guess? Maybe? You feel like you're underwater and you see a blinking light off in the distance. That is the play. No, I don't think they're liking it. They're just trying to be dark along the way. Comms offline. Every once in a while, one of the main character's footfalls sounds like it's coming from super far away. Or maybe there are like ghosts all out and about. Don't fall. Oh, fuck off. Is it sucking me down? I think it sucked me down. Doesn't make much sense, but kind of a piss off. Maybe this is just the way to go, though. Maybe that's why it sucked you down. Because there's nothing there to create a current. Guy's just in the way. That angle doesn't even make sense. There's an angle for that to
Sorry,
come from.
can you repeat the question?
I was hoping you'd talk about the moment when you realized that the ones you collided with were, in fact,
They probably
the
only have
ones you
so
were
many
trying to
animations
save.
of the thing hitting you.
It was horrible. I mean, the odds of us finding them in the first place were poor. I sure as hell didn't expect to run into them. I don't know. I mean, I never found out who was in the other half of the wreck. Not alive, anyway.
Long walk too. It's a long walk to get screwed over by getting sucked into a hole that didn't even have any visible currents. If this is even the way we go, to be fair. I feel like it must be the way we go. I have to get near that one little hole again, I guess. That's it, isn't it? Oh, it's not the one that sucked us in for sure. Can't see the blinking. Can we jump up this? Is that temporary? Oh, or I guess we're just allowed to jump up it anyways. Not that it goes anywhere. Can I do that? Not a vertical on it. Maybe that cave just is the only way up. Just gotta muck about with the spider. This looks like it's fully inviting you to go this way. Not really. But it must be down that hole. Oh, that's the dead hole.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
The question is, why did they design it so that like the direction you're supposed to go in is so arbitrary
Collided with were in fact the ones
when
you were
everything's so
trying to
kind of
save.
scuffed anyways?
It was horrible. I mean, the odds of us finding them in the first place were poor. I sure as hell didn't expect to run into them.
Up across these stones, I guess.
I don't know. I mean, I never found out who was in the other half of the wreck. Not alive, anyway.
But there'll be a more direct path hopping across here. Although it didn't seem like there was the time we went across them. Alright, then there's the fish too. The fish you can't distract with flares anyways. Where's the flashing? Is that it? Not really. There it is. Oh, they really designed it to come from your blind spot, basically. Still alive. Did it die yet? Oh shit, there's multiple. There's no way we're killing... Oh, is there 3? What even is this stupid area? Looks like this might be the way to go, but we're gonna run out of O2 now. Another one? And they don't get distracted by the flares either. And then from here, I guess you need to go down some hole. There's no direct path up. Is it right down here? I'm gonna assume that these things are leading you towards this hole. Don't hardly have any oxygen though. That oxygen down there I saw? No, I guess not. We're not gonna have enough oxygen to do whatever you need to do with this crab to move him out of the way. Fuck. Jesus. What do we do? I just sneak by? I only have 10% anyway, so I'm gonna have to try to sneak by. Now we're stuck. We're just gonna die. Yeah. God, this is so stupidly designed.
Sorry,
Like,
can you repeat
you
the
can do
question?
like all the jumps in the right direction on the path that they leave for you, and you just end up in the wrong spot.
The ones you collided with were, in fact, the ones you were trying to save.
It was horrible. I mean, the odds of us finding them in the first place were poor. I sure as hell didn't expect to run into them.
God, you can never see what you're stepping on either.
I don't know. I mean, I never found out who was in the other half of the wreck. Not alive, anyway.
Seems like maybe going across these stones is a bait, though, because then you run into the anglers. I think we got to that one hole with the crab in it once without actually aggroing any anglers. Still not sure what we need to do with that crab in the tunnel. It looks like maybe we have to pull it back across the entire tunnel to make space to get by. So it's just there to burn up your oxygen. And where is the entrance to that tunnel? Is this the entrance to the tunnel here, and you can skip the first little bit to get to that little hole? Or those blue jellyfish? They make you think you can go up this way. That's a dead hole, though. It really looks like you're meant to jump up this way, but we went this way before and it's... you can't actually fit. Yeah. You don't get as much height here, so there must be a ceiling. So you don't get as much height there as you normally would. Where are those jellyfish? Way over there? We have lots of oxygen to mess around with this crab and whatever we were meant to. But I guess you aggro it and then just run back down the entire tunnel? Okay, there's a side road right before it or something. No side road. You can't like lead it to these, can you? What if you dash through the moment it stands up? Oh no, it's moving now, okay. Not the most exciting of mechanics, these crabs. I'm worried about it. If it turns around and chases us back down the entire tunnel, do we die? We run out of oxygen? He needs to take a step to at least one of the sides here. I guess we're through. More crabs down below. Don't see the flashing anymore. Flashing might have been just meant to lead us as far as here, though. Oh, there's something. There's the flashing. Lots of oxygen left over. Am I gonna fall down this if I go over here? 100%.
We were talking about protocol. By your own admission, there are instances where you didn't follow procedure. There's your radio and Cora. Granted, this was unprecedented. But as you said, second-guessing puts lives at risk. Do you think the outcome might have been better if you'd just followed the rules?
Probably, yeah.
Well, it might, but there's no way to know that.
It 100% would have been better if you just walking coffin. If you just followed the rules. I'm wondering about the story he told them, because she said the people you were trying to save, but he didn't have any indication of that so far. Really. Maybe it's just what he told himself and them.
So you're lost and looking for some way out of all of this. And really your only option now is the other habitat, Compass 2. And what's most unsettling to me is you're in this dive suit. You call it a walking coffin. I can't even imagine what that takes.
It takes everything. But when you're losing your strength and your senses, well, like I said, it helps you focus on what little's left.
Ghosts? Helps you focus on ghosts? Because you're almost as dead as they are. What happens if I touch them, do I die? Nope. He said, I don't want to be touched by the likes of you. Get that one a lot, honestly. It's dark, it's scary. Leopold Fay. Dunkirk. Brieux. Okay, the steps going the other way, but I need to know what's this way. Is it just death? Oh no. Ah. We're doing Lost Woods shit. Oh, the sounds of the tippy tappies. Maybe? This is different. Oh, it's Rosebud. I don't hear any tippy tappies this time. Let's go in the direction the bike is pointed-ish. Nopers. Seems like that was right. Bookshelves. No particular hints. Maybe it really is just trial and error. But you need to trial and error fast enough because gonna run out of oxygens. Seems like there's quite a few options on this one. Maybe all the way to the other side of the loop. I don't know if there's any point to skip a drop at this point. Might be the next one from the other side anyways. Negative Ghost Rider. Well, we have lots of oxygen though. I guess it doesn't get our guy's heart rate and stress up to constantly be failing his choices. Same one again. Seems weird there's no hint at all. I'm even questioning now if the footsteps I heard on the first one mattered. Looks like we're gonna die pretty soon from, I don't know, taking too long? Didn't die though. Any hints on the clock? Hands? Hands on the clock are moving. I can't go that way. You can. Oh, apparently that was the right way this time. We'll just go backwards. Oh shit. Unless I exited completely
Even
somehow.
setting that aside, so much about your ordeal is almost beyond most people's comprehension. Were you ready for this? Or were you lucky?
No luck.
I think you're pretty
You mentioned
lucky.
possibilities. Does a part of you wonder where you'd be if you'd never gone down there in the first place?
Not really. I mean, that kind of thinking won't get you anywhere.
I was thinking at first that he was in some kind of therapy. And it's still possible, but it sounds much more like an interview for a news article than it sounds like therapy, doesn't it?
I'm not proud of some of the things I did.
Wait a
But I'm
second.
not leaving anything out. I can't.
always just say you're not proud of it, you're not leading anything out. But did you actually say the words, I took the oxygen from someone that was stuck on the ocean's floor? Did you tell them that? I think you're too much of a coward. I feel like there's no way he avoids any repercussions if he's like, oh yeah, float up. I could hear them on the other side of their helmet somehow underwater going, "Ah." I took their oxygen. I think that was good routing. Oh, seems like a dead end actually. Can we make this? Sort of. Another one? Or did I go backwards? I think I went backwards. Maybe not. It's the same setup for the flare loop, but and that guy died fast, so. Are we going in the direction of this guy's helmet? Jesus. Calm down. I don't know if he can. Maybe he can't calm down in this area. Shoot, did I come from this side? Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's able to calm down. No like blinking light or anything to lead us this time. I thought maybe that was the direction of the helmet, but that was a red herring. I think we got where we wanted to be when we were down by those crabs. But it was just too tempting to take the other path. Oh, really? I thought it was pointed the other direction. I need a way to like aggro them so they start moving ahead of time. We didn't really lose any progress though, since we're still just right here.
Even setting that aside, so much about your ordeal is almost beyond most people's comprehension. Were you ready for this? Or were you lucky?
Yes, lucky.
No luck.
This guy's got a high opinion of himself.
Possibilities. Does a part of you wonder where you'd be if you'd never gone down there in the first place?
Not really. I'm not proud of some of the things I do thinking won't get you anywhere. But I'm not leaving anything out. I can't.
It seems to be bouncing before it gets to me, so let's do backwards. Let's follow this light, maybe. Real this time. If you follow it this way, it just sends you back where you came from, I think, right? Because you can't go this way. I thought I got so lucky skipping that little thing last time, but... Do I need to get past these? Is this the way to go, or is this death? Oh, great. It looked like a black abyss, but apparently walking 2 steps forward makes everything bright and spawns a crab into the black abyss.
Even setting that aside, so
I don't
much
think it
about
needs
your
to be
ordeal
so
is
abstract.
almost
I think there should be
beyond
like, you know, an
most people's
obvious route.
comprehension. Were you ready for this? Or were you lucky?
No.
'Cause it's all just
No
like
luck.
randomly wandering around until you find the right
You
direction.
mentioned possibilities. Does a part of you wonder where you'd be if you'd never gone down there in the first place?
Not really. I mean, that kind of thinking won't get you anywhere.
My knife is not stabbing again. What's it stabbing so low we can't see it? Oh, it looks like it. Oh, there it goes. Oh, because the A was overwriting it? I can come after me this time.
I'm not proud of some of the things I did. But I'm not leaving anything out. I can't.
I don't know if I trust him on these not leaving anything out. Honestly. Maybe that cave is not even where we need to go. Is this the same cave or different? It's the one I originally came through, I think. And he just stops there, and then we went this way. We can't fucking see anything. I guess we want to go into that green over there, but there is smoke coming out of it, so it might be death. I just can't tell where the game even wants you to go, you know? And the things sometimes randomly kill you from like 40 feet away. Like, I guess we want to go into that hole in the ground, but it also could just be death because this game has been super unclear about everything at all times.
Even setting that aside, so much about your ordeal is almost beyond most people's comprehension. Were you ready for this? Or were you lucky?
No luck.
You mentioned possibilities. Does a part of you wonder where you'd be if you'd never gone down there in the first place?
Not really. I mean, that kind of thinking won't get you anywhere.
Looks like he bounces off like 4 or 5 feet in front of you too, so it's like really hard to stab him with the knife. Not that I expected the combat mechanics to be good in a game that's already kind of scuff and doesn't really have combat as a focus. Barely even a mechanic. He bounces off like 4 or 5 feet in front of your face rather than actually getting to you, so it's hard to stab him.
some of the things
I don't mean
did,
just like 4 or 5 feet in front of your face
but
either.
I'm not
It's like
leaving anything out.
4 or 5 feet in front
can't.
of where the glass would be. It's gotta be down in that cave, but the room with the spiders, I assume it's the green light with the smoke that might be death. Then we also need to move the crab out of the way, which seems like it doesn't even reliably happen when you flare them. They get distracted for a bit, and you can't move by them when they're flared. I guess you gotta flare and then wait for something to happen. This is coming in the other side. No. Something down there, maybe? I mean, that just looks like death. Yeah, it's death. That one's moving, which is why it reached us so early last time. So if we go around this way... Oh shit, there's that guy now. Is there a path over here? It does seem to be a path over here.
The last day of 3rd grade, we drive down to the dock. She points at her watch, tells me, close your eyes. She puts her hand on my chest, says, 10 seconds. And then I'm falling.
But she shoved you in the water? This story about a friend or your mom, your sister? God, I can't look down, so I assume this isn't the way to go. So you can't even look that way.
I'm gonna drown. I mean, I'm sure of it. She's shouting, not to interfere. 10 seconds later, her hand's on mine, pulling me up. The next day we go again. Only now it's 15. I'm up all night, watching the clock, trying to count 20 on the dot. I knew so long as I, hold out. 40 seconds, 45, she'd come. And one day she didn't. My first thoughts, maybe I messed up the count. My second thoughts, I'm on my own. I open my eyes and the sun's behind her. But I know that shape. It's familiar. Arms crossed, staring down at me.
What the hell kind of weird-ass childhood did you have, bud? And after that, you decided to work on the bottom of the ocean? Odd.
Anyway, by the time I climb onto the dock, she's already home.
What? I hope you live right next to the dock. How long do you take to climb on the dock?
Methane is a greenhouse gas, one of the most potent. Other industrial disasters may have been more severe, but Oceanova was groundbreaking, like you said. It could be years before we know all the consequences. We might never understand the ecological impact. It was very expensive, and 19 people died. Like it or not, you're the human face of all this. So what do you say to your critics?
Wasn't he just an
I
employee?
believe in what we were doing.
But was it worth the cost?
Crab. Holy crab. reason to go this way. Okay. Jump scare, I guess. Maybe this is the main way to go, and the elevator is a side way. No, that's probably just to collect a few IDs. Maybe that elevator doesn't even work, because it looks like this guy's leading me. No way to go. I think I want to be on that side. Oh god. I'm stuck inside of it. Too far? No, we're good. I was ragging on the platforming, but I guess platforming is the only little bit of gameplay there actually is. What that key cords that we need for the elevator? Seems likely.
Does it get easier answering all the same questions?
People ask all kinds of questions. What they ask says a lot about their character, especially when it comes to casualties.
Seems weird that they're so caught up on talking to specifically this guy that worked there about the casualties. I mean, obviously he's the only survivor, but surely there's someone that's like in charge of the whole operation, like a CEO or maybe a university lead or something that's still alive on ground because they never went underwater. Surely. Unless he has a higher position than I realized. Flare. I think I've even been here. I need to find where the power thing that needs to be turned back on is before I can really jump to it. guess we're not allowed up that. I like these red ones can't be jumped on, I don't think. Okay, so what's this? This is the entrance to the area, isn't it? Oh no, this is 0 volts. How many volts do I need? No tips or tricks. Maybe I just turn them all on? I assume because they're all different numbers and stuff that there's going to be some kind of a math thing. Overload. I've been looking at the numbers. Alright, so there is sort of a math thing, but... Let's see. $470. Not really a math thing, just a question of when it overloads. Maybe we want like 800 exactly. I've already said it. Circuit breaker. Doesn't say anything about the voltage on it. I've sent just 2 of these. And then 3 from here would take us to 800, 3 of these. I'm just going based off what's a round number you can make with these super simple numbers. And 800 volts is around where it cut out before. Does that mean it just straight up has 800 volts on the system now? Can I call it, go back to the lift? Wait for my thrust. I don't know if the methane flow is necessary for the either. Still says low power. Okay. Maybe it needs to get to I think turning on one more of the big ones popped it from even here. Am I allowed to have that oxygen? God, let me through. They want like 1,000 even? Here I can only do... This will put it at 910. I feel like it's gonna pop it. Yeah. Maybe so. Is there a way to get to 900? $815. Apparently 815 is the right number. For some reason. Why even have a circuit breaker that can't handle the generators you have attached to it? Seems like that guy doesn't want me to be able to go back. Get more oxygen. Is he still there? Yeah. Okay then. I'll leave him be. Just assume there'll be some oxygen up here.
So what's the response when they do ask about the gory details?
I oblige. See which way they want to take it. I mean, what people don't get is that they don't want me to keep going. Not really.
Some people probably would.
There's only so much blood and guts people can take before they lose their appetite. Everyone has their limits.
Get spooked on. Spin, spin, spin. Real wheel of morality, turn, turn, turn. Tell us the lesson that we should learn. Hi. Am I dead? Do I need to keep spinning? None of them want me to look at them? By looking between them. Was that just timing based and somehow it just happened exactly when I slowed down? Yeah, one of them is turning frosty. It's not like I have any combat or a proper jump to get out of there. Even see the one that's turning frosty. It's not like you can jump here. This is basically a cutscene that triggers, right? Yeah. Try to jump across it. Is one of them turning frosty right off the bat? No, none of them are turning frosty right off the bat. Carl NE6. One of them has a different name. McLaren. I mean, I can see it turning icy, but what do I do? Do I stab the icy one? No, you just die. Do I just never look at the icy one? It's not like I can interact with things either, so maybe I don't go down this hallway at all. Hurl pen. Is it pan left? Does it say that somewhere in there? Pan left? Probably not, but one of them's turning icy there now. What if I just don't look at them? If I don't look at them, it seems to work that I don't die, but... I'm running out of oxygen though. Boost backwards into him. Trying to see if any of the names sort of match up. Not really. Yeah. That's the closest one. There's no E, but there is an E. Even called try again. HANLERP. There's a B in there maybe. This is the closest name to it. I don't know if that matters for anything. Got a harmonica. It's not like I can use items though. Just to look at the name tags in some kind of order. Maybe I wait till we run out of oxygen. Doubt it. Oh, what the? Was I actually supposed to wait till I ran out of oxygen? Oh, when he goes to grab you, it opens up behind him. I see. It's just that he grabs so quickly. I feel like... So you just look at him until he starts to turn icy, and then you dash backwards, I guess. The entire reason they have the dash backwards mechanic. Oh man. Not that one? What was that one? Where's the icy man? There he is. That's goofy as hell. Very, very small window too. Die? That's the thing with this game. You're so uncertain of anything because it's all like so arbitrary that you're like, either that loading screen is because I died because I'm not technically allowed to jump down there, or we're fine and in the next area. Could go either way.
You're very candid when describing some circumstances. Times when you felt crippled with fear, coming across the bodies of friends and colleagues.
Yeah.
It's clear you care, but there's an undercurrent of detachment in the way you present some of the more difficult moments. Was that your intention?
No, I've heard that before. I just did my best to paint a clear picture. When it comes to empathy, there's no manual for that.
Manuel? Daily meeting rules. So questions to each member. What did I do yesterday? What'll I do today? What's in my way? These pants, get them off. Pants are always in the way. Ban pants. The mistakes are proof that you're trying. The jump scares happen so quickly in this game.
Ask again. Was it luck?
100%. That they're not even like jump scares. It's like 3
Conditioning
frames.
and discipline. That's how I got down there in the first place, and that's how I got out. It's about keeping tethered to the task.
Oh, that's helpful, isn't it?
You don't let yourself
There's a
forget
three
about
this-
the
three this
reality
way.
around you. You can't.
Piss bottles all over the floor in here. Apparently this place is run by Amazon. Who'd have thunk it? No, my oxygens. Actually, how can we go down to like 1% oxygen again? Also, is this death or the way we need to go? Oh, there's some oxygen there. Oh, you can't even grab it, it's too late. Is this death or the way we need to go? Well, it's an invisible wall is what it is. We got a voodoo doll. Someone in a suit. I hate whatever today is. Is this a code we need? Enter the 5-digit security code. Any number is important. Find the numbers, I mean. I got 6. I really hand it to him. Possibly impossible ability in the universe. Oh, there's some numbers on this, but it doesn't look like we can look at the Sudoku. It seems like it recorded the 6 on our stuff. The cosmos is within us. How about 5 for a number there? Doesn't look like it. Is that 0? Does this count as 0? Not picking up as a number. The bottom right anyways. That's a big case of beef jerky. Number 10 on it. I don't think they count that. When things go wrong, don't go with them. Hawaii. Squid in the water. Ocean Nova. Still a 6. I can't believe that one isn't a number. There's a number there. Was that 7 then? 6-1? Not 6-7? Thank God. So I guess they're very clearly numbers, not so much like an arbitrary one like that being a 0. I would count that as a 0. Number on the palm of its hand or something weird. 5. Where'd you get that 5 from? Oh, it's right in the wrist. Thought it was gonna be stitches for a second. I still can't believe you're not counting this 0. There you go. I looked at it how many times? Maybe I had to stand still at exactly the right angle. So I got 6105. Something else though? I'm surprised they don't count that 0, but they already have one, so the other one was much more obvious. Probably should refill our oxygen just in case. Since we can't see it. No numbers on the butts. Can't even like move their fucking thing in the direction you want. Or they've all been big numbers for the most part. Apparently there's letters up there. Definitely should walk in the other direction at least once. See everything from the other angle. What was that? 3? Give me that 3, damn it. There you go. They put them in order for me? Oh, yeah, they did. Has the doors unlocked?
You saw terrible things. And even if you made it to the surface, you couldn't count on being rescued. I mean, I'd have lost my mind. Did you ever feel like you were losing it just a little?
No. When they
Felt like
found
he
me,
was
I'd been
using it.
floating on the surface for at least 5 hours. I talked with therapists and trauma experts for months. Said I was hiding the hurt. But it's not true.
I'm sure.
I made mistakes down there, yes, but did I lose my mind? No. No way.
Only the ghosts lost their mind. Our mind is intact. Mushrooms. Is that one of those, like, towel roll things? Just to be a menace on them. Here, have a light. They be mad when I go out there now. If I have to go out there. Cheer up. I'm fine. I don't know what you're talking about. Cheer up. I'm A-okay. Chapter Terrible Things. Camera 6, huh? That guy. Seems to be a dead end. Oh. Falling somewhere. He's coming again. You can do it. Oh. You can't. Oh, really? He wasn't even all that close to me. That must have been the one behind us that got us. Booster! What? Not letting me fall. Oh no. Am I dead? There we go. There's a guy coming from that side. Hey, there's a guy coming from that side too. There's a guy coming from that side. Stand in the middle, maybe they disappear by the time they get to us. Oh, someone saved us.
This entire experience is defined by the fact that you came back alone. Your story started with 20 people, but ends with 1. So when it comes to telling those stories, you're the only one who can.
Yeah. There's a responsibility to get things right. For the record.
I can do that thing again, is it? Did I mess up? No. I see him up above there to guide us. I'm so tempted to stand underneath the lift to see if it would squish us. The pace to get back to here is too slow, though. Who's our guardian spirit, anyways? I'm gonna say Aquaman, but it looks more like Black Manta. Is it the ghost of one of our dead friends? Is it our inner strength overcoming all these illusions that we have from probably methane poisoning or something? Unlimited thrust enabled. Well, that's convenient. What the hell is that? Is that a boss? Something goofy? No, it's just a light. It looked like it was something holding the light. Oh shit. I'm not allowed to touch the ground apparently. Oops. Or the ceiling, I imagine. Do I need to avoid those? Hey, it's a maybe? They don't seem to point up anyways, though. Oh, that one's pointing up. I don't think I need to avoid them. Won't stop boosting. Can't stop, won't stop. Jesus here.
You're stressed. Breathing hard.
Unlimited boost is no longer unlocked.
All good. Let's try it reverse.
Is this back out to where, yeah,
Welcome back.
where we saw our friend get smoked? Rest in peace, Russ.
Hey. You alright? Come on. Let's get back to the hab.
We should get back to the hab. Hey, we got him back to the hab. Or somebody
Welcome
did.
back to Open Air. I'm Emily Kaler. If you're just joining us, my guest is Kip Mattis, sole survivor of the
Mattis.
Ocean Nova disaster. His first book, Hell or High Water, is a harrowing account of his ordeal. Earlier, we talked
You really
about
gonna name
the
that
life
shit Hell or
aquatic,
High Water?
escaping the flooded habitat, and being lost on the seafloor inside a half-ton titanium diving suit.
Really with that naming scheme? Unlimited thrust unlocked for about 3 seconds. Don't touch my chair. What does it say? Do not disturb. Right on the back of the chair, huh? There was new stuff to loot there, but 96, whatever. I guess it wasn't actually new area. I mean, I knew it was the same area. I just assumed it was also new area. And some of the stuff's just stuff that wouldn't fit in the inventory. Birds in that bathroom. Any tree? It's like the oxygen's going down real slow. I guess he's real calm about it now. Not yours. That's my favorite type of cheese, you know? Hello.
Kip, I know this might not be easy, but I'd like to talk about the end. Can you read that for us?
Yeah. The list
Read from
is
his
getting
book?
shorter. The hatch opens with its usual reluctance, flooding the room with light. The pod is there. I'm going home.
How did you feel
Tomorrow I'll be the sole
when you
survivor.
figured it out?
But for now, at that point, I'm not alone, and that close. I was running on fear. So when I saw another suit in the room, it's almost too much to process. I couldn't believe that it was...
It was what? Override option expired.
Virgil, is that you?
Virgil made it. Just like me.
How did you get? I thought everyone was...
Only I'm locked inside the pod and he's locked out.
Can you hear me?
Oh,
I can't
we're playing
stop
as
the
Virgil.
launch. There's no override.
He's not coming back.
Oh, God. I'm sorry.
And that's on me.
30
Blast area cleared? Nope.
So are you saying that if you did something differently, that Virgil would have lived?
That's right.
It explains why earlier
I
he
saw
said the people you were trying to
Fear in his
save
eyes.
was the one you ran into.
I thought I was the only one. It was a bad call.
This can't be happening.
Oh God.
Bop.
No, 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 no.
We are big dead. How the game ends? Just jump to your death.
You didn't kill him.
Really? Who did? Bad luck? I'm responsible. Look, I'm up here talking with you, and he's still out there.
Making it sound like there's a chance he's alive. At least that explains why it was off with the whole. Could you believe the people you ran into are the people you were trying to save? Because he ran into us. I was like, they were trying to save us. Yeah, it was from his point of view, anyways. Guy's like, I did my best. Maybe we become one of him now. I'm not controlling this, by the way. This is just basically a cinematic. Anything happening? I'm actually kind of surprised the credits aren't scrolling over top of the screen. Ugh. Yeah, there it goes. Like I said, I'm kind of surprised the credits aren't scrolling off top of that screen. Well, it's been a while since I played like a solid C tier game, so you gotta play them every once in a while. Honestly though, the last like half an hour of the game seemed pretty decent. Like the whole condensed area going back and forth over it on like two sides, two different versions of it. And then like the room with the numbers is a decent puzzle. It's not like amazing, but it's a decent puzzle. And then like the guys with the ice chasing after you down the hallways. It's not too bad for a game like this. I'd say if the whole game was the quality of like the last half an hour to an hour, it'd probably be a solid like B plus tier game. But overall, there was kind of a lot of meh going on at times, and there wasn't a whole lot of actual gameplay. That's fine if there's puzzles, but they only really put puzzles in on the very, very last bit there. Ah well, it is what it is. Game looked pretty interesting. Atmosphere is all right. It is, like I heard though, pretty much just a walking simulator until that last half hour. And sometimes you don't even know where you're supposed to be walking. Which would almost work out if it wasn't like, you know, in fact you try something because you're like, oh, is this the way I'm supposed to go? Let's try it. And then you just die and you gotta go from way back again. You're like, oh, I see. But I mean, it's alright for a little couple hours. Does anything happen after the credits? It's kind of too bad they didn't have more part of the game that was kind of like that last hour-ish. More puzzle-ish and stuff.
Kip, it's been more than a year since all this happened. You wrote a book and told your story. Are you ready to be done?
Yeah. It's time to move on. Get myself working again.
Kip Mattis, thank you so much for spending time with me today.
Thanks for having me, Emily.
The twist wasn't bad either, that the narration is from someone else's point of view. I think that fits the game pretty well. You know what I mean?
The narration itself was kind of like, eh. But, I don't mean like the voiceover, I mean the content of it. But for the actual way it's set up for the twist at the end, if you could call it a twist, I guess it's not too bad. Not the worst anyways. Is this how you power down? Exit here? Yeah. Alright, well, like I said, short stream today, just kind of felt like chilling, doing more of an atmospheric game. There's potential there in a couple things. I feel like they had the potential if they made the entire game the way they made the last hour of the game, or the last 45 minutes maybe-ish. Hard to judge how long the last little bit was when it's such a short game. But it's alright for a little evening's experience. See what someone's narrative's like. In any case, I feel like the flares were weird too. Sometimes they would feel like they weren't doing anything, sometimes they feel like they're doing something. There's definitely a lot of late waiting too. Like the main mechanic earlier on in the game is trying to make a crab active and then trying to wait for it to slowly walk out of your way and hoping you have enough oxygen for that to happen, which is an interesting strategy for developing a game. Anyways, I think tomorrow probably no stream, and then Friday, Saturday, Neo 2 again. Maybe tomorrow while I'm not streaming, I might go through and organize all the crap in our inventory in Neo 2. We'll see. In any case, that's it for me for today. Have a good evening, afternoon, morning, night, whatever time it is in your part of the world. It's definitely bedtime here though, so I'm gonna head out. Bye.